Hi everybody, Brett back, altitude scale modeling. Well, first for my channel, I got a review copy straight from Hong Kong Models of the new B-25J Mitchell Glazed nose. 1/48 scale Mitchell series, so that means there's going to be plenty more. Great looking box art. Side's got some CAD drawings of what we hope it's going to look like. Warnings. This side comes with two versions. Olive drab, natural metal. And now I'm not sure if this is the completed kit that's coming out with the decals or the review version that just has a picture of the decals, but we'll find out together. All right, fuselage halves. 1, 2, 3, 4, about 6 sprues of plastic. This has got the decals and photo etch. Clear parts. Instructions and a beautiful suitable for framing print. And I'm guessing this bag right here is supposed to have the nose weight in it, but it comes with a nose weight because you know the B-25 is notoriously a tail sitter. Let's get this party started. Like I said, this is the first for my channel. I've never gotten a review copy of a kit before. It was released or free from anybody. Let's start with fuselage halves. And I want to let everybody know that this was a review copy. I didn't buy it. So that's not going to change my thoughts. So let's zoom on in here. See what we got. Later on down the line, I think I still have a monogram B-25J. I may have sent my only copy to the UK for Matt from Florida build, but I may have another one, so we'll do a side-by-side. We've been wanting a new B-25 and 48 scale for a long time, and this one looks really nice. Nice panel lines, good rivet detail, nice plastic. Inside we've got all the structural parts, a little bit of detail here in the canopy and cockpit area. Part A2 Mobius models. You can tell this was cut off the sprue. Not sure, I mean it's a good idea as long as they can keep it where they're out a little and not cut it too close and damage the plastic. And the other side looks just as good. On the camera, these panel lines look like they were freshly engraved to me, but up close they just look normal. They all look like that. So maybe it's just a shadow in the panel line. Good detail wraps all the way around on both. And across the top, rivets continue on, panel lines continue on. And again, good interior detail, a little bit of detail in here. I'm sure there'll be a PE set coming out from various companies, or a resin 3D cockpit set, or lots of stuff. I'm not going to be able to really put this together because of all those ejector tabs that were removed. Kinda. And then this weight, I believe, is going to sit in this blank spot right here. Like that. Super glue that right in. I'm sure the cockpit floor is going to sit right on top of it. And it's not going to interfere with the wheel well. Okay, I got that. Self-sealing bags. The wings are in this one. Matching sprues. So yes, matching sprues for the wings. Again, very nice rivet detail, paneling detail. Excess hatch, bolt heads. Nacelles. Nice hinge detail for the access hatches. Flaps. Lower wing. And the roof detail doesn't appear to be too overdone, and it's not dragging the finger along. And the paneling detail, like I said, up close looks very fine. Lots of access hatches. And there's the underside. As with most models, you may need a little cleanup. Doesn't feel too bad around all these parts. So like I said, for those, of course, you have wings on each side. Next, we've got engine cowl props, parts of the engines, weight on wheels. All right. There it is. Crinkly bags. This just arrived just this second from the mail lady. So, side molded engine cowls, engine detail, like I said, weight on wheels, and it's got a nice tread pattern. I have switched cameras, and this seems like a much better view. Got your open cowl flaps, other engine parts, main landing gear. Can detail this up nicely. Other side. Don't see any real burring on that landing gear leg or those strut parts. Insides of the wheels, insides of the cowls, engines, props looking good. They've got them connection points on the top instead of the side, so you won't nick. So when you're cutting these off, you just need to be careful because it's going to be on the top here. Again, decent tread pattern, decent detail on the hubs, weight on wheels, various other small parts. This bag has 2 sprues. I do not believe they're matching though. So let's just take the one that's got the tails on it, since we've looked at the wings already. Again, same level of rivet detail. Other parts of the flaps, tails. Looking good, top and bottom. Positionable rudders. Rudders are one piece. You can see here's one side, The other side. There's the inside of your bomb bay doors or landing gear bay doors. Those are landing gear doors. But no ejector pin marks inside of any of that, except maybe faintly inside this right here. Here. A good coat of primer will cover those. Again, maybe see if you're able to clean up around there. So, good level of detail and all that. This has got all your cockpit parts, your bulkheads, your bomb bay, canvas cover for the tail gun, front landing gear leg, gun barrels, tail wheel, seats, like doors, control sticks. So, slide molded gun barrels, and they're not really hollowed out. They kind of have a mark there so you can drill them out. And then there's the guns themselves for the barrels to slide into. Slide molded as well. And you'll probably get master barrels. Landing gear leg, landing gear, bulkheads, cockpit floor with the console and the throttles, bomb bay, another bulkhead with either an oxygen tank or something else. Another bulkhead, the guns mounts that go on the side of the fuselage. Seats, weight on the tail wheel, canvas cover, radio boxes. There's your mount for one of your guns or your bomb sight, I'm not sure which. And then the other side, you know, some ejector pin marks, but they'll be against the fuselage so you won't see them. Same with the bulkheads, back of the seats. Not sure if those are ejector pin marks or detail. Here, instrument panel, I forgot to show that very well. Blanked, so I'm sure there's a decal for it. And the detail that goes on the control sticks. So, there you go for that sprue. This sprue probably is part specific for the J. It can be easily swapped out for another version. There's another gun there. Ammo box. Bottom of the fuselage below the window. And the bulkheads for the whole area and the radio. And why do we get so blurry? There we go. Again, the detail, rivet detail and panel line detail goes around nicely. Doesn't seem to fade out. More guns. Again, slide molded. All looking good. Here we have two more small sprues. It's got guns and bombs. So, there's your bombs. 4 bombs. Nope, 6 bombs. Sorry. Brain went away. And then some more guns. Again, slide molded. Okay. Next we got clear parts. So you've got 2 different canopies, 2 different versions, and the part that's not going to be painted is nicely grayed out. 2 different noses. This looks like to be part of that. That's just hanging loose. Your front cover, and raised, so masking it should be not too difficult without a mask set. Although I want a mask set for these turrets. The back glass, back gunner's glass. This, I believe, is going to be a stand in case you don't want to put the weight in it. So, check out, yep, pretty clear. I mean, a little curved distortion, but nothing too bad. And they're not very thick either. Let's see here, pretty thin. All right, we're gonna put that back in the bag so it isn't scratched. And lastly, we've got the actual decals. Excuse me. And a little bit of photo etch. Printed by Cartograph, right there. So, expect them to be very nice. I'm not sure which one I will build. Here's your instrument dials, stencils. Okay. Go safely aside, and then photo etch harnesses. And I'm not sure what those are. And then these, I'm pretty sure the armor plating for the side of the fuselage by the cockpit. Both covered with plastic. All right. There's a look at the beautiful kit. Now, let's take a look at these instructions, shall we? Okay. Sorry for the glare. So, we got, get the glare out, history. I hope they do Doolittle's Raid one. So no sprue map to start with. We jump right into cockpit. Very clear and concise details. Start with the cockpit floor, seatbelt harnesses, color callouts. Yes, color callouts are on the back. And they're named. AK Interactive Tamiya Guns Mr. Hobby. But you can use your own. These are all AK real colors except maybe the aluminum. But AK real colors is what I'm using pretty much right now. So that corresponds to the pin callouts on here for all these. Here's our one PE goes for this bulkhead. Looks like a bench seat almost, or a shelf. Then you go into the bomb bay, putting parts into the fuselage. Again, sorry for the glare. Wonder if I kill this one, if that'll eliminate the glare. Nope, not really. Okay, putting the bomb bay in. Weight. It's telling you 61 grams if you don't use the nose weight. And then the front where the bomb sight and the guns are. Putting the fuselage halves together. Putting the tail together. Interfering. Choosing which one you're going to use. Different variants of bullet fairings. Please refer to your reference. Okay. Side mounted guns. Tail gun. And you're working on the bottom part. I was right, those are armor plates for the side. Side armor versions start part E23 and E24, and then you put that over the top. Putting the bomb bay doors open or closed, your choice. Looks like you don't have to put the landing gear in before you paint. Engines, wings. Engine's going to be detailed up nicely. I bet if I turn off this light, it kills some of the glare, doesn't it? We're going to turn this one back on then. Let's see if that... Yeah, it's not too bad this way. Okay. Next page. Engine nacelles going on. It's giving you past the landing gear strut through, so you do have to put the landing gear in because it's got to be passed through the engine nacelle. Turn the engine nacelle back to the right direction, install the wing. Okay. Wings, flaps, flap detail, other engine nacelle, other wing. You're putting your nose on with your guns, which you have to put your guns in, maybe, because that hole's nice. You might be able to put the guns in, gun barrels in afterwards, but you have to line them up perfectly. We'll check that out when doing the build. Here, wings going on. You don't have to put the wheels on though, but you may want to, but you don't have to. Then you got your sprue maps, because this is final assembly over here. Sprue map, decal, picture, painting guides for Tacoban Late January 1945, which is an olive drab color. And there's the color call out for this one. And your decal placement, of course. Then you have your natural metal, Naples, Italy, late spring, 1945. This one is She's Engaged. And again, color callouts for this one. And then we're back to the whole color call out for the whole thing. There you have it. We've been waiting a long time for a new 1/48 scale B-25. Monogram, Revels monogram. Was a good kit. Accurate Miniatures was a good kit. We want to do something more. I do have the Accurate Miniatures one I can compare it to in a future video. Also, I'm going to do, because HK Models was so kind to send this to me, I'm going to start this tomorrow and do a build review on it to see how it goes together, and I'll build it straight out of the box. No, nothing for the cockpit, nothing for the... If there's a mistake, it's going to be in the kit. If it's perfect, it's going to be in the kit. But I'm going to build this one starting tomorrow, straight out of the box. Because eventually when this goes on sale, which should be soon now since this looks like the complete kit, I'll buy some more and buy some other decal schemes and go from there. Ooh, the color's not even any better. There's your nice artwork. So, thanks for watching my early review, which I don't get to do very often. And sit your ass to the bench and build a model and wait with anticipation for this kit to arrive, because you know you want to build it. Bye for now.